Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited because it's sunny out finally in Vancouver. We have sunshine, so I just wanted to kind of, have my little sunglasses at the beginning. Cheers, happy weekend. Well, it's weekend here, we're filming for next week. I'm gonna be doing an arrangement, a dried floral arrangement for a customer. So I thought I'd pop in here and do it with you guys, just so we can all sort of like learn and see what the process is and how we can have some sort of a different vase. Something like this. This is from CB2, and I have some inspirations that I'm going to show you what my client has sent me and what I've sent her, and just sort of like a few images that we are pulling for the color palette and the shape and the form and sort of like the textures and some of the florals in there. And then obviously I take that on and see what I have for dried florals, and I create something a little different, but sort of like aligned still with the space. This arrangement is going to go in their powder room. So they have a big chandelier on the top. I'll show you that image as well. And we're gonna sort of put this under. So let's get to it. So for something like this, because this is a see-through vase and it's glass and it's obviously a client's vase and it's not just for me, what I like to do to start my arrangement, I'm gonna sort of like make a small, make a bouquet in my hand, sort of like get the placing of the flowers sorted in my hand before placing them in here. And then I'm gonna put that in here, and then I'm just gonna keep adding to it with the height and the movement and whatnot. So let's just get started and then see where we end up as usual. I have some lovely bleached ruscus, amaranthus, and lovely grasses here. I have a big protea that I want to use and have it as a focal. I have some burgundy, pampas, and brown palms, and some extra fillers and wheatgrass. So I think it's gonna look really fun. So let's just get to it and then see what we have and how we can play with some of the shapes and the forms and the textures that we have. I'm gonna start with my white flowers first and then just keep building on it. So here we are. I just made like a little base of florals and fillers with the color palette that we've put together, just to see sort of like what we have, how are they coming along together, and enough that I can put it in here and still keep adding to it. The bigger the opening of the vase is, the more flowers you need for your vessel to put into it. Depending what the design is, in this case, we're going a full look. So definitely we want to make sure everything in the opening is filled with flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut these to the level that I can place them in here, and then just keep building on it based on the shape and the height and sort of like all the colors and how I wanna sort of play with the colors. And I may take some stuff out if it doesn't, look good, or if it doesn't sort of like, if it's not aligned with what I like it to be. So okay, I'm just gonna hold this carefully and place this into the vase, knowing that it will not be as compact. So I'm just gonna kind of slowly place it, knowing some of the flowers will move because the opening is a lot bigger and we need more flowers in order to fill it. But overall, it just gives me some sort of a guidance of how else I want the arrangement to look and what else I want to add into my arrangement. So from here, I'm just gonna go ahead and build and sort of like bring things coming down and up and sort of like keep building and making it as full as I want it to look, and play with the colors and the movement and the patterns. So let's just continue. So yeah, I started with the blue hydrangea. I didn't like it at the beginning. So I took the one in the front out and I found a beigey one that is more aligned with the color palette. Just putting it right in the front, because I like to put some of my flowers that I want to show in the front. Considering this is going to a powder room, the back and the sides will be against the wall. So I don't really mind what's showing at the back. So that's why I bring most of my tall elements that still shows from the front, but I want to make sure all my beautiful flowers are in the front and more impactful and pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sort of like align all the colors together. So bring a little bit more of the mustard yellow, add a little bit more browns to just make it more full and fun and like really flary and lots of movement. And then we're gonna finish it off. So let's just go ahead and finish it off. Alrighty, it's all done. I mean, I can keep going with just keep adding more goods to it and play, take it out, because there is no really a limit how far we can go. There's still space into the little, well, a big opening of the vase. So I can keep continuing and like putting more goods into the vase, but I think I'm pretty happy with where it's going. So I had to put a stop into it and just leave it as that. It looks pretty full, but not too cluttered. Lots of smaller elements in there, as you saw. And another thing, as you noticed, we're doing lots of grouping. So I put the wheatgrass on this side, the bunny tail on this side. So just bunching them and then putting them in different corners, like the pampas, the grouping of the two flowers, layering, and obviously the amaranthus always hanging down on the table. It just makes a huge impact. The height, the big leaves, and the repetition, as you know, is a huge thing about my designs and any sort of like artful arrangements that you can make. So that's about it. DM me or message me if you have any questions. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like, and let me know how else I can support you. And I am happy to make more videos and get more into details of different containers and different dried goods. Lots of love. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Mwah.